So I'm Hugh Thomas, I'm 52 years old, I'm from Sheffield. No, I'm not. I'm Hugh Thomas, I'm 52 years old, I'm from Swansea originally, brought up in South Wales, and I'm from Pitsmoor now. I live in Pitsmoor in Sheffield and have done since 1989. I was trained in biblical studies when I was at university with a load of people who were off to be vicars and pastors and things like that, and I was the one in the bunch who always resolutely said that I would never ever follow that path, and resolutely didn't follow it for decades. And then we were in a position where we had a gap between two vicars at our church, and I stepped into that gap for a period of time, and I found myself growing into it such that I actually went to see Martin, our previous vicar, and I chatted to him about it. Martin, who was an archdeacon here actually at the time, and chatted to him about it and how it was feeling like something that I'd just grown into. And he said, with this slightly sort of wrinkled brow, he said, oh, almost like I said, you know, for goodness sake, you know, you should be looking at ordination, sort of slightly impatiently said it. And that was the point at which I thought, yes, actually, this is right, this is what I'm growing into, I'm becoming this thing. What is important to me in my curacy? Parish ministry is central to what I believe I'm about as a minister. The idea of us being there for the parish and actually serving everybody within that geographical boundary, and ensuring that people feel comfortable with church, that everybody knows that the church is there for them, and then also serving those who choose to identify with that as their path of faith. I'll be serving my curacy in the wonderful parish of Pitsmoor, which is in the centre of Sheffield. It neighbours the cathedral. It's an incredibly diverse parish. It's 40% Muslim. It has got tons of different languages, tons of different international cafes, which is a good thing, and it's just a wonderful place to be. I'm also the Diocesan Director of Education for the Diocese of Sheffield, which means I take responsibility for the diocese's duties in relation to its 40 schools and the one community school that's in one of our multi-academy trusts. So that involves me basically in all sorts of things to do with education and to do with schools, such as, for example, running the Understanding Christianity course that we do for schools, and the whole business of how we respond to the Academy's agenda. That falls on my desk as well. As regards how my new role might fit with that, I'm quite looking forward actually to the way in which I think it'll have more effect on the work I do with children than anywhere else. I think with the head teachers and teachers, I'll just carry on being me. But I think as I go in doing collective worship with children, particularly as I sometimes step into the schools where there isn't a parish priest, it's just going to give me more opportunity to be there representing our church in front of those children, hopefully doing it in a way that makes them want to explore it further as they progress in their path of faith.